Hello learners. So in this session we are going to learn about one of the cool feature of Power BI reports. So many people have a confusion what are the legends and what are the data labels. What is the difference between this? Today we are going to explore this legend. Okay, what is this legend? For that demonstration purpose I have opened the Power BI canvas here, you can see, and let's take the clustered column chart. So if I double click on it, this clustered column chart will come to my canvas here. Let me drag it a little bit your visibility, and let's suppose I have a sales data here where we this table. Okay, let me show you this table. This is the table, not this one. I have this sales data. Here we have a reason, product, quantity, unit price, everything is available. So what I wanted to do, wanted to see the total sales which has happened on each of the reason, and total quantities which has happened on each of the reason, and also reason as well as store location. Okay, so what we wanted to do, we wanted to see on the basis of region first. So we will put the region in the x-axis because we wanted on the region. So let's put the region in x-axis. I wanted a total sale, so this is, I put it in the y-axis. So what will happen, I have 1 2 3 4 5 reason, and for this I this y-axis has been created, and by default it is giving in million quantity. Okay, sum of total price, sum of total sales, and this is the by default text which you can change from here as well. Format, you can format your visual, but I wanted to show you what is the legend here. So this, you see, when we have total sum of total price or sum of total sales by reason, but if you wanted to see by reason as well as by store location, so when you wanted to analyze your total sales by reason as well as one more thing which is store location, so in that case we need to put the legend because we have only x-axis. We cannot put two things in the x-axis together, so in that case we need to put the legends. Okay, so for that there is a, if you scroll to right down here, you can see add data fields here. So what I wanted a store location to be added here. So if I drag here, I would have here store location. See, I put the at the moment when I drag the store location and put it in the legend, you can see the magic. See what has happened. So this is something which, like, in each of the region we have a store location, right? In north region we have 1 2 3 4 locations. So total store location is store A, B, C, D, and each of the legend is described with a different color here. If I click on the store A, so all the store A in each of the region will be highlighted. If I click on the store B, what you call store location, store B locations will be highlighted in each of the regions. So whenever you have to analyze your aggregation, your KPI into categories like region as well as store. Okay, so in that case, what these are the legends which is coming on the top. Okay, and what about the data labels? The second thing that we need to discuss is data label. You can see when I mouse over here, it is giving me the details. So details, it is coming only when I put my mouse here, but I wanted these details to be visible in each of the bar. Okay, so that is called the data label. How can you do it? Let's select this and go to your format your visual, and you can see in visuals you got two categories, visual as well as general. The general is for all the visuals, and visual is specifically to the chart or the visual which you have selected. Here you can see we have x-axis, so whatever the formatting you wanted to do in the region, so you have to go to the x-axis. Then we have a y-axis. Y-axis is only for what you call this total sales. Okay, then we have a legend. Legend is by default, the moment you drag and drop, it becomes on here. Okay, if you wanted to do some categories, wanted to do some formatting on the legends, you can go into this category. Okay, now the grid line. Grid line is what? If you see here, if you would be able to see, there is a horizontal grid line is coming here. If you don't want that, you can remove it from here. By default it is on, you can remove it here. See the difference, the grid line is removed. Okay, about the zoom slider, I will tell this later on. And you can see the data label. Data label by default is off. So what you can do, you can click on. The moment you click on, you can see the total value which we are getting. Okay, sum of total price sum of total price 1954946. So that is coming in as a field, as a text here. So if you want, so these are called labels. Okay, so these section, the store location, these are legends, and the values which are coming here is the data label. Okay, now you don't want this value in the millions, so you wanted to see the data units, you wanted to change the data units. These are called the data units in which you have displayed your data label. So you come here, scroll down, and there would be a, and this setting you wanted to apply in all or on specific store. So that option is also available. You come here and in the values, you come here, you can see the display units. That is by default auto, and auto in the Power BI is millions. So if you wanted to show it in thousands, we click on 1000, you can see 286.8 thousand. So these are coming in thousands. So this way, these are the data labels. Okay, now we have one more thing that we wanted to show. Let's say that we wanted to see the total price is fine, but we wanted to see the total quantity also placed. Okay, so in that case, see, two things we are analyzing. We are analyzing total sales by region, by store. Now we wanted to analyze total sales and total quantity by region and by store location. So in that case, what we can do, we'll go back to the chart. Here you can see we do not have y-axis. How we can, so okay, sales we are displaying in the y-axis, one y-axis. We wanted one y-axis on right side also, so that we can analyze our quantity as well. Okay, so in that case we need to change this, because this clustered column chart is not having that y-axis. For that, what we can do, we can use this clustered column chart. There is a line and clustered column chart, so we'll change this to line and clustered column chart. So see what has happened. This is our clustered column chart. The data units is in 1000, but the moment we change it to the line and clustered column chart, the data value is in 1000, but the background coming in each of the data label. We don't like this. Okay, so how we can do, we'll go back again. Okay, and here you can see in the y-axis, as I mentioned, if you scroll down, data labels, inside the data labels we have a values, and these values, inside the values we have the background. So let's remove this background. You can see this background, this white color is coming. I'll change it so that you will get some idea what I'm talking about. If I change it, why it is not getting changed? Okay, it's get changed, but the transparency is here, that's why I think. Let me, okay, let's remove this background. Okay, let's remove this. What happened? Okay, now this value is coming in thousands. So what I was saying is we need to check the quantity as well. So the moment where I have change to the line and clustered column chart. So if you scroll to the right, you can see there is one line y-axis also came. We have two y-axis. You can see one y-axis is this column y-axis, and there is a line y-axis. There is one more y-axis. Okay, so in this line y-axis, we need to drag and drop our quantity. Where is the quantity? Here. Let's drag and drop. So our line has been created here, you can see, and you can see here on the right hand side the sum of quantities mentioned. Okay, and left hand side sum of total prices happened. So I hope you understood the difference between legends, which is this, the difference between data labels. Okay, and when you wanted to analyze two aggregate things like total sales and quantity. Okay, on the basis of region or on the basis of store location. So better we'll go to the line and clustered column chart. I hope you like the video. Thank you.